Welcome back to the Dinar Community channel. The wait is over. What was once only talked about in hushed tones, scattered forum threads, and uncertain forecasts has finally become a reality. No more guessing, no more what-ifs. As of 5:55 p.m. Baghdad time, Iraq steps boldly into financial history, triggering a chain of events that could reshape not just its local economy, but potentially influence markets around the world. For years, people from all walks of life, investors, economists, currency speculators, and everyday dinar holders, have watched and waited, wondering if Iraq's long-rumored currency revaluation would ever come to fruition. That wondering ends today. The speculation has ended. The Central Bank of Iraq has officially confirmed what many thought might never materialize: a strategic revaluation of the Iraqi dinar backed by a verified, internationally coordinated contract rate rollout. This is no longer an idea. It's an executed plan, carefully constructed and backed by years of internal preparation and global coordination. Across Iraq, the energy is unmistakable. The atmosphere is charged. Financial professionals are working overtime. Neighborhoods are buzzing. People are glued to their phones, awaiting final updates. Banks aren't closing. They're expanding. ATMs have paused temporarily, not due to malfunction, but to prepare for a recalibrated currency system. This isn't an experiment or a test. This is a full-scale national financial shift, executed with precision. And today, that moment has arrived. According to information sourced from verified insiders connected to Iraq's financial leadership, the official contract rate announcement will be made at 5:55 p.m., with a secondary public validation event occurring at 6:08 p.m. Baghdad time. These coordinated disclosures will not only confirm internal readiness but serve as a formal introduction to the international financial community. This rollout has been years in the making. Behind the scenes, Iraq has worked with some of the most influential global financial institutions, revamped its infrastructure, and drafted new legal and economic frameworks to support a move of this scale. Banking systems across the country have been stress-tested, upgraded, and modernized. This revaluation is not a theoretical concept anymore. It's real, intentional, and fully underway. Global financial markets have already begun to respond. Trading floors in London, Wall Street, and Singapore are reacting, portfolios are shifting, and economic analysts who once hesitated to speak with certainty are now publicly adjusting their models. To all Iraqi dinar holders, today is not a day for impulsive decisions. This is a time to stay informed, stay alert, and proceed strategically. Now that revaluation has been confirmed, we have moved from hope into the reality of implementation. This is no longer a possibility, it is a financial event with global ramifications. Economists believe this development could soon place the dinar on par with regional currencies such as those from the Gulf Cooperation Council. Conservative projections range from $1.61, while more aggressive forecasts whisper figures as high as $4.04. The final number, however, remains under wraps until the official statement is issued. But this shift isn't fueled by hype. Iraq's strengthened position comes from solid fundamentals: soaring foreign reserves, increased oil revenues, deepened trade ties with major nations like China, Turkey, and the UAE, and steady progress in stabilizing debt and inflation levels. What Iraq is doing goes beyond changing a currency's value, it is launching a strategic financial comeback. Iraq is stepping back into global economic relevance not as a struggling post-war nation, but as a financially empowered state with assets, trade leverage, and international partnerships. This move also sends a strong signal to other global powers. Central banks in Europe, Asia, and the US aren't standing still, they've been quietly preparing for this as well. Iraq's financial resurgence could potentially shift the balance of trade and investment within the Middle East, particularly in energy and infrastructure. Inside Iraq, the everyday citizen feels the gravity of the moment. Families are gathering in front of TV sets. Conversations in markets and schools revolve around opportunity, planning, and how this change will affect daily life. This isn't just about economics, it's about national pride. It's about rebuilding with dignity after years of hardship. For those holding dinar outside of Iraq, now more than ever, caution and patience are critical. As is often the case during massive financial shifts, scammers and opportunists will look to prey on emotion and confusion. Already, unlicensed brokers, Telegram channels, and shady whispers of early exchange deals are making the rounds. Let this be clear. Do not engage with any unofficial or underground exchange offers. Iraq's central bank, in coordination with the Ministry of Finance and national security entities, is fully engaged in monitoring and eliminating fraudulent activity. The only legal path forward is through verified and licensed institutions. This is a historic financial event, not a backroom deal. Only follow the official guidance from Iraq's central bank. Do not rely on screenshots or anonymous posts. Before attempting any exchange, wait for the official new rate announcement. Ensure your chosen bank or exchange center is accredited. Have all identification documents prepared. Speak with licensed financial advisors before conducting major transactions. Ignore all private offers from unknown sources. This is not the time for shortcuts. It's the time for strategy. What many see as a single public announcement today is actually the tip of a vast, global operation. Behind that moment lies months, if not years, of technical updates, compliance upgrades, and international banking coordination. Every institution involved, from Baghdad to Berlin, has been briefed and is ready for this transition. Software systems are in sync. Exchange desks are standing by. Compliance teams are monitoring every move. Once that official signal is received, rate recalibrations across international banking networks will begin, one by one. What Iraq is doing today isn't just setting a new exchange rate. It's redefining its place on the world stage. From economic strategy to national pride, this move reflects the resilience of a people who have endured immense challenges and are now stepping into a new era of opportunity. The implications go far beyond the Middle East. Traders in global hubs are already adjusting positions. Financial policymakers across Europe and Asia are preparing for the possible ripple effects. Whether subtle or seismic, the world is watching and reacting. As the final moments tick down, Iraq is poised not just for a currency shift, but for a true economic awakening. And to every dinar holder watching this unfold, your moment has arrived. Be cautious, be smart, be ready. The countdown is over. Now it's time to move forward with clarity and confidence. We'll be going live right after the announcement to break it all down. Official rates, instructions, and what this means for you, no matter where you are. Stay subscribed, stay informed, stay protected. This is history unfolding. Don't miss a moment. Like and subscribe for more videos.